Y'all good in the back? We'll take questions from Coach.
Yeah, hey, let me start. First off, wanted to give a injury update. I know somebody had asked me about that last time we were together, and I said I'd get you up one. So right now, Chad Bailey will be back on Friday. Michael Wilson's already returned, which y'all had asked me about. We have 3 freshman injuries to update. So Zaquan Reeves had a lower leg injury. We will be out at least till mid-season, working to rehab that. John Jones, during our freshman physicals, we discovered an injury, and so we've corrected that. He'll be out the remainder of this season, so he will take his red shirt. And then Jamarian Gooch is a medical disqualification due to just medical issues that I can't get into, discovered during the initial physical diagnosis that we do on all incoming freshmen. And so that's the update. Other than that, today had a great scrimmage. I thought that there was some really good things, a lot of things to work on, specifically on offense. We got to take care of the ball and penalties. On defense, we got to tackle much better, get pressure on the quarterback, and eliminate explosive plays. Knock on wood, don't think we have any serious injuries. We did have one guy that had to leave the scrimmage early, but we think everything looks like it's going to be okay right there. So with that, I'll open it up for questions.
You want to say medical disqualification, is that for the year, or does that mean he can't play football anymore?
That means that he's not playing football for us. He'll be on a medical red shirt. So medical disqualification. Brett, is that the right term? Yeah. So he won't play football at the University of Missouri. I thought the one offense had a couple of third down conversions that were really big, and a couple of explosive plays. The twos did some things good offensively. Had a play really right before our mini half, and then our threes converted on a big fourth down. Defensively, giving up a couple of explosive plays with the ones, didn't get the pressure on the quarterback that we need to in order to be successful. Had a big turnover. Damian Wilson had a big interception, scored, so that's good. Score on defense is always important. And then the threes got to stop in the red zone to end the scrimmage, so it was a fourth down stop, and they were able to get a sack right there, so that was nice.
For the offensive line is getting points. How important is rotating guys at this one camp versus getting your 5 kind of sets of like we get some chance to play together?
Yeah, you're working a lot of different angles right now. Today was really about, we've got a veteran team. We've got a lot of guys coming back, so we wanted those guys to get some game situational reps, but we don't want to overwork them. We want to get those guys who haven't quite got the college football experience to get more reps. I think we went ones about 21 plays. I think the twos and threes, got about 30 plays, a piece. So it was some good work. It was good work. We were only able to do it for half the practice. Had half practice with special teams and individual and those kind of things, just because we're trying to get acclimated. But it was good work, and then you got to turn around and build on it. The biggest thing for us is we've got to string some good days together. You can't just have one good day, one bad day, one good day. We got to just try to string some consistency together. And again, asking about the offensive line specifically, it's still really too early to try to get that cohesive unit. I think we've got some guys that have worked together.
Obviously, hiring a guy at quarterback. What have you seen from the other guys like Mako and Cook and now Jacob?
Yeah, I think today was really some of the first times that they've got some move the ball situations. We had a few in the previous helmet and in the shoulder pads day, but today they got a chance, and I think they're both learning the offense better, knowing the reads quicker, getting the ball out. We only had one turnover today. I think Brady was very accurate. I think it was 7 for 9 today, so that's really good to see. And Mako is miles ahead of where he was in spring football, and so it's a good battle, and I expect it's going to extend for a while. Well, he's done an excellent job leading and being more vocal, and I've even given him opportunities to lead offensive unit meetings and talk to those guys about what his expectation is on certain plays and how he sees it, and he's really taken that by the horns and has been really good at it. And I think that's just the growth of being a quarterback. So I think he's got the respect of his teammates.
Eli, what's the best way to become a really good football back? Is it reps or is it getting the right personnel on their feet?
It's all the above, right? It's you got to have speed on the perimeter. You got to have accurate passing. You got to have time at the line of scrimmage. And then also, if you are such a vertical team, you got to have an intermediate pass game that draws people up, or you got to be able to run the ball effectively that draws people up. So it's a lot of everything. We'll see. I mean, I think you got to be able to establish the run first before you can sit there and say we're just going to throw the ball vertically down the field, or they're going to play a lot of 3 deep and close the middle of the field and keep corners deep. So, we got to establish the run first, and we'll see if the offensive line can do that with Tyler and Elijah. And if they can, then I think we'll have the potential to. And if not, then we'll probably struggle.
Probably fair to say defensive tackle is one of the tougher positions to come in ready to play as a freshman. We've heard from Tyler goes name a few times, and it looks like maybe it's a guy who's in the rotation a little bit. Do you see him as a kid that has a chance?
He absolutely has a chance. He plays with the right kind of chip on his shoulder, leverage, got great speed. He's making plays, he's flashing. But again, it's about consistency and performance, especially at that position. And so I hate to put any type of pressure on him. We're really deep at the D-line right now. And so, he's got to really be consistent in order to earn that opportunity to play in the rotation. He's got the potential, but he's got to be consistent. I really think I've seen the 3 young guys who redshirted last year, Chance and JJ and J-Mac, really step up and say, hey, we're not going to just sit on the bench. And those guys are making plays. I think J-Mac had 9 catches today. 7 catches. He had 7 catches today. And they're pushing. And Dominic Lovett had an explosive play today for a touchdown. So those guys are not going to just sit there and say, okay, well, it's y'all's position. We'll sit here and wait on it. So that's been great. It raises the level of competition. Hey, we're not about playing favorites. We're about playing the best player to help us win. So. Yeah, man, I'm very proud of what Kobe Whiteside means to our program and the way he carries himself. He spoke to the team last night as a senior and just talked about his mental toughness and focus for this season and what we have to do, and really excited about the type of season that he's potentially going to have. Just taking it one day at a time. He's fought his way back. He's a really good player. And so to get him full speed would mean a lot for our defense. It'd be a big help.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, y'all.